just an explanation of the process that I go through when making pieces of barrel furniture, from small items to large items. It doesn't matter what they are, they have to go through the same process. So I'll start with a complete bourbon barrel, and then I'll knock the rings off it, and because it's not held together with anything, the whole thing falls apart. And it falls apart into the top and the base and the staves. These are the staves. So you'll get typically around 50 staves from each barrel, sometimes more, it depends on the width. But I have to go through a process of cleaning, and this is how they start. So very, very dirty because they've been outside for a while, and the inside is charred. So there are different levels of charring, and you can see it's very, very black. So I have to clean all of this off first. So I do that with various tools. I've got about 5 different stages that I go through. So what I do first of all is I remove the charring from the inside and give that a very quick sand. Then I go to the outside, and I have to use a grinder with a special head on it to get rid of most of the dirt on the outside. But if it's good, and most of the bourbon barrels are very good quality American white oak, and they clean up very well. Some of them don't, but most of them do. So once I've cleaned the outside here, I then go on to the next stage, which is a belt sander, and I clean the outside. From there, I'll go on to hand sand, and then I'll use a drum sander for the inside here, and then hand finish that as well. And all the edges are finished and rounded, so that it's very nice to the touch. Now, depending on what I'm going to make, if I'm going to make, for instance, a wall clock, which I do, that can be done from a single stave like this. So all I'll do is I'll tidy it up, I'll drill the back and attach the clock piece in the hands, and put a hook on it, and that's it. You can attach it to the wall. If I'm making things, for instance, for Lag Distillery, like dram glass holders, what I'll do is I'll take a piece like this, and I'll drill holes straight up and down, so that it's not at an angle. They're all vertical, all the holes, depending on how many glasses they want in a stave. For instance, if they want a 6 glass, then I'll put 6 holes in here for the dram glasses. I'll cut the piece to size, and then I'll finish the ends off, and that's that ready to go to the distillery.